Well, hi everyone, and just to cover again the Travis fingerstyle picking in its most basic form to help you play songs like Country Roads, The Boxer, and other similar type of genre of country music. So, as you know, you can play your ordinary D chord here, and with the right hand, you're probably strumming, for example, Country Roads, like this, maybe just with a typical 1, 2, and 3, and 4, down, down, up, down, up, down. That, by the way, will go with millions of songs in 4/4 time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Slow it down. Now that's okay, and you'll see my song if you go to Country Roads. It should go, country roads, take me home to the place. I'm just going back to a D there. You could go to a B minor, to the place. If you can manage the big bar chord or the small one with 4 fingers. Whatever, anyway, so you can keep it to 3 chords if you want. Where I belong, G. Nice and simple. West Virginia. Now then, another way of playing that song would be to include bass notes. It's a good thing to get yourself familiar with the thumb and the bass strings. So for example, in the D, I'll use the D string, which is the 4th string. This is where I'm going to show you a little bit of right hand instead of all left, because I think you're okay with the D, the G, and the A7. So that's all you have to keep in mind. So let's go to the right hand. So for example, here's a D string, which is 4th string from the bottom, used with a rhythm to accompany Country Roads. Country Roads. Now, if you get used to that, what I'm doing is I call it pick and flick. So I'm picking, or plucking if you want, with the thumb, and then I'm just flicking down with my fingers, the back of my fingernails maybe, or even just 1 or 2 fingers is fine. You don't have to be too fussy about that. You can carry on straight through with the thumb if you wish. Country Roads. I find that a bit restrictive, so I go pick, flick. So, thumb, flick. Country Roads. Now, when you get to the A, you change the A string. A7, bring in the A string. Take me home, and the same thing again. Pick, flick, pick, flick. To the D string, place, flick, pick, flick. Now G, I belong. Now the G is the top string, 3rd fret, there's your G. Long. No, you'll have no problem getting that one because it's right on top of underneath the thumb. West Virginia. It doesn't matter if you get the strings wrong, because they're all in the family in the center of the guitar anyway, so you'll recover if you make a mistake. So another way of doing it then is get used to that for a while. Now, down the line a bit, you can advance it by going country roads, take me home. Now remember, all you gotta think about is when you change chords, you change bass lines. The bass lines are in the same order all the way through, but you change the string to accompany the chord. So D string, which is the 4th string, goes with all D chords on the guitar. The A string goes with the A7, take me home. But what I'm doing there is I'm alternating the bass. A, E, 5th string, 6th string, A, E, A, strum. I'm bringing you a little flick. Now that's going to take a bit of practice, but you will get it. It's very simple. D, A, D, A, E. When you're on A7. When you're on the D, it's D, A, D, A, E. On A7. Now when you get to a G, just play the G note. That'll do. You can go back down if you want. I would stay on G. That's all it is. Now, if you're ready for it, the next level is the Travis fingerstyle, which is where you don't just bass flick, but I would get used to that combination first to connect, as I said, with thumb and bass string. But when you're ready with that, then now with this you are going D. This is the combination for Travis fingerstyle in its most basic form. D, so thumb, middle, thumb, index. TMTI, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index. Keep repeating and rotating that. Thumb, middle, thumb, index. Sorry, thumb, middle, thumb, index, yeah. Some people use different fingers. I mean, there's no set rule, but this is what I find easiest. Now you really need to grow the right hand nails a bit, or if you want to use a thumb pick, you can.